I'm Jenny.
KB here.
And today we are going to respond to an article that we found about season 2 of Arcane, which we're all super excited about.
Yes.
I'm guessing if you're watching this video right now, you're excited about it too. And she's trying to return something on Amazon, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it for us. Okay, so season 2, this is the title of the article. Season 2 of Arcane, the League's famous animated series, yes, is on the way. Thank you.
Yeah.
Preventing it from being removed from Netflix. Whoop, whoop. Alright, let's see what it has to say. And we'll, of course, go ahead and link this below.
They said to me
in the comments. What?
that the item will be completely removed from their store if we get one more defective one.
What? That's awesome.
Apparently we have that kind of power. Okay.
We returned this item. This is the second time returning it, so they're gonna send us a new one. Anyway, so the Arcane blockbuster League of Legends TV. Oh, let me see who it's by. By Pancake.
We had pancakes for breakfast.
We did have pancakes for breakfast today and yesterday. Arcane was a blockbuster League of Legends TV program that swept over Netflix in 2021. However, amid changes to the streaming service's animation side, worries regarding Season 2 have been raised. Don't mess with our Arcane Season 2.
Please don't.
Riot has confirmed, however, that Arcane Season 2 will still be launched.
Yes. So basically, we're not going to read all of this because it's talking about like Netflix's earnings, which we really just care about Arcane Season 2. So
let's get down to business here.
So it says here, according to the Wrap, this includes a departure of Phil Rinda, Director of Creative Leadership and Development for the original animation, and his crew. Projects such as Bone and adaptations of Roald Dahl's...
Roald Dahl. Remember Roald Dahl?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The twists were also canceled. Oh. For League of Legends fans, this placed Arcane in jeopardy. The famed League of Legends TV program, based on the sisters Jinx Powder and Vi, swept over the platform and ruled the rankings in 2021. Yes.
This article responses basically just us being like, yes,
pretty much.
Bring us Season 2.
I mean, yeah. This year it also swept the animation honors in Hollywood, taking home 9 Annies, a near record total in its 50-year history. It's even in line for an Emmy nomination in 2022.
Yeah, that's really amazing. I hadn't even heard about the Annies before I became an Arcane fan, and then they're like, oh, Arcane won this, Arcane won that. Had you? Maybe you had. Had you heard about the
I heard that they won awards, but
okay.
I didn't actually, like, I'm sure there's an article that tells you, like, what awards they won.
No, about, like, before you were an Arcane fan, did you know about the Annies?
No.
No? I thought maybe you did, because she's, like, into animation and more than...
I mean, I think, like, sort of the idea, but I've never really looked too much into it. I've just heard, like, certain things won awards, so I just figured there's just, like, one award for everything kind of deal.
Gotcha.
So I didn't know specifically. Just, like, when there's game awards, there's just, like, game awards for all types of games, like, different categories and stuff like that.
I mean, it makes sense that exists, but I didn't know there were games.
Yeah.
I'm not a gamer, so that's what part of it. I didn't know there were game awards either.
Yeah, there's game awards, all kinds. Of course, music awards, as we know.
Yeah.
But it's cool as animation. As specific animation awards, I did not know. I thought about, like, animated movies, like, you know, How to Train Your Dragon and all those kinds of things. You know. Yeah. Alright. The news of Netflix's animation layoffs worried fans who were wondering if Arcane Season 2, which is now in development, would be impacted. No! Arcane was verified with Dexerto. I don't know how that's pronounced. Where is this?
Right there. Dexerto. However...
Dexerto?
Sure. The Arcane is protected from Netflix animation cutbacks owing to the structure of their agreement with the streaming site. According to a spokeswoman, Riot completely produces the series while just handling the distribution contract with Netflix. Arcane Season 2 is still in the works thanks to the collaboration of French company Fortiche albeit no release date has been set. So basically what they're saying is that, like, Netflix, the only thing that Netflix does for Arcane is distribute it.
Which is kind of what I thought, because first of all, Riot's a game company. They already make their own stuff. Not to mention, they said numerous times they wanted to make a show, so I figured they did everything, basically, and then they had, like, you know, Fortiche and stuff like that. But I honestly didn't think that Netflix had anything to do with the actual creation of the show, just let you put it on our platform.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to understand, though, because... you know, Netflix does have its own Netflix shows.
It does.
So it's kind of like, how involved is Netflix exactly? Now, it's cool to kind of know that, because all I've ever read about and heard about was to do with Riot and Fortiche.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's like, well, where does Netflix, is a Netflix show, right?
Right.
But, I mean, all that they do is air it on their streaming platform.
Yeah, they have a place where they can put it.
Yeah. Riot did not respond when asked if they would consider a new distribution contract in light of the recent Netflix departure. I mean, that's a solid, like, PR plan. They'll be like, yeah, we're over here talking to Hulu. Like, no, that's not such a good idea to be, like, to be putting out there when your stuff is on Netflix.
No, probably not. Could you imagine that? So we need you to move this to Hulu.
Which is, like, owned by Disney. So
that
opens a whole new bag of weird.
Disney's not really friendly to a certain level of mature stuff, right?
True.
Of course, we haven't seen it yet, but apparently Moon Knight breaks that barrier to an extent, but it still apparently is constrained. So trying to picture Disney, of all places, to have Arcane?
It's kind of funny because I've heard people compare Arcane to adult Disney. So I think it would be, like, really funny if they're like, we're taking on adult Disney, which was made by another company that's just it would really be adult Disney then.
Oh, no.
So I think it's like it would be kind of an embarrassment to Disney.
It would just be like... They would try to take so much control, if not try to buy it out completely, because of how successful it is. And then put their Disney spin on it, and I don't need that.
You can just tell.
A musical? Like, I want Vice
when
now.
You're Vice My sister.
I mean, the actor who plays her is in, what is it? What is that movie? They made 3 of them.
I don't know. I could see her in the beginning, like, singing a whole song, like...
Pitch Perfect. She's in Pitch Perfect, right? She played What's-Her-Face in Pitch Perfect, too.
Oh, that's right.
She could sing.
That's so true. She would be like, family.
Anytime family. Oh, God. We need to... What did I do? All right, anyway. Let's give her a moment. It's okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright, it's no wonder that Arcane is gaining more attention. The 9-episode League of Series dominated mainstream culture following its first broadcast around its...
I'm still laughing. Arcane the musical.
Let's make it happen.
No, let's not.
Anyway, throughout its 3-week run, it remained on the top of Netflix's best-rated programs list, and it received 9 Annie Awards and much. I need to look up this Annie Award thing, man.
It seems like something you'd be interested in.
Yeah, for
she's
sure.
really into, like, actually animation and the storyboarding process and everything.
Yeah.
So,
the series won over both seasoned League players and new viewers. The program has a fresh 96% rating on the prominent film and television ranking site Rotten Tomatoes. It has a Metacritic score of 9.3 out of possible 10 based on 837 reviews. The show's cataclysmic last episode, The Monsters You Created, set a new high watermark with a 9.6 rating on IMDb from 14,730 reviews. Wow.
I think that is really interesting that, like, it's clear that Arcane is doing so well, and in the midst of this, Netflix is like, oh, this is the perfect time to cut back on our animation budget. Like, out of all the budgets that you're gonna cut back on, you're gonna see how well this animated show did, and just be like, oh, we're just gonna cut this back, it's fine.
I mean, you know, this places the series at 229th in all-time rankings. Arcane Season 2 is planned to continue the tale that began with Jinx and Vi, with League of Legends champion Jace, Victor, Caitlyn, Echo, and others slated to appear. Beyond Arcane, Riot is also working on projects in its cinematic universe.
Yeah, I want to see it. When I saw that too, I'm like, oh, I want to see what other projects they have steering. That's exciting.
It's gonna be really cool. The thing that really is interesting about this whole thing, though, is that, of course, being a video game adaptation, a lot of people, including League players, were expecting this to fail. Because, like I mentioned before, a lot of video game adaptations don't do as well. Either it's not the company doing it, or the source is from, like, something else, right?
Yeah, but then, like, they took 6 years to make
this. They did, but so they really wanted to. But even they said themselves they were very surprised it did this well.
I can see how that would be, is definitely the case. But I also, like, really see how they were determined to make something good, that's why they wanted so much control over it. They wanted it to be something that was, like, a really good quality and really representative of the characters and giving them their due to have their stories be told.
Yeah, it's really, really cool, actually. And this shows, too, that video game adaptations can be really well done. Yeah. You know? As long as the company in charge of it takes part.
That's true.
Arcane
I think that's a huge thing. And I had watched something, I don't remember where it was. I think it was when they did that party, the premiere party, and they were sharing about some of the process of making Arcane, that they were talking about how it was difficult for them because they didn't have all of the connections that most production companies would in Hollywood. They didn't have, like, you know, agencies, phone numbers to call in hire a voice actor and things like that. So that's part of why it took so long for them to be able to find the right voice actors.
Yeah.
So all of this kind of stuff, doing it for video production was new to them. So because they had obviously hired voice actors for the game, but then it's different when you're making something for an animated series.
Yeah, definitely. And then even then when they were starting to, like, find voice actors, it took them a while to find certain ones, especially the one who plays Jinx.
Yeah.
You know, and even Caitlyn's, it took a while, too. You know, the one I think that they picked the very first was one from Vi, because Haley's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Haley, Arcane musical.
Yeah. That would be so ridiculous.
I would watch it.
God. I mean, I would watch it too, parody. But I'd just be like, what is happening?
It could be, like, really amusing and enjoyable. And she can sing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright then. Alright then.
Hashtag
I think you should make
musical.
that. I think you should voice everyone. That'd be great. She does, like, the best voices over here.
Oh gosh, that'd be so interesting. You do see those people that, like, make these different videos as the one person and they just film, like, separate sections of themselves. So
yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
So that's all we have on this article.
And if you are interested in more about what's going on with Netflix, when you check on the link, you can definitely read it. It's not a whole lot of information, because what we really care about, though, is, like, what's happening with Season 2 of Arcane.
Yeah, we want to make sure that is uninterrupted, for sure, because we're going to be waiting a while for it, so we want to know it's going to be worth it when it does come out. I'm sure it'll be well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to mention, side note, that we had been waiting until we got 60 subs to make a 60-minute live stream video for you all. Yes, and now, at the time of filming this, we have 64. Yes, super excited. So we are planning on doing that for you all soon. We'll keep you all posted, and we will be putting it as an event on our Facebook page. So if you aren't following us yet on Facebook, make sure that you follow us. We're going to set up a day. I'm still kind of recovering from a cold. I don't know if you can...
It's my fault.
She had a cold first. So we are definitely planning on doing that, but waiting until I recover fully so that we can have a really fun, chill time with you all. Yes, so that's coming soon. But if you'd like to keep in touch with us, please do subscribe. We have another plan that we have for once we hit 100 subs. We're gonna set up a playlist for you all of our favorite Arcane edits. Yeah. So lots of exciting things planned for you. And yeah, thanks for watching us take a read through this article. We look forward to connecting with you all again soon. Sending you all so much love. Till next time.
Latest!